Hello and welcome to this guided meditation experience to support you to sit with your sacred heart. In today's practice, we're going to be meeting what's here in the heart space, in the watery depths of this beautiful portal, without agenda. We are simply taking the time to feel our feelings, to acknowledge what the heart is harboring, and to rest with an intimate and curious presence in the heart center. So I invite you now to come into a comfortable position, whether that's seated or lying down, finding a space where you can feel rested and supported, where you can finally allow the tension, the tightness, the contraction to gently melt away and really free up your capacities to be fully present in an unguarded way with the content of the heart. So once you've found a position that feels comfortable and safe for you, I invite you to close down the eyes or soften the gaze. And we'll now just take a few rounds of breath to slowly make the descent into the heart center. As you inhale through the nose, allowing yourself to follow the passage of breath all the way down into the belly. And as you exhale out through the mouth, allowing yourself to slowly begin to descend the awareness into the body landscape and slowly beginning to orientate yourself towards the heart center at the center of the chest. Again, taking a nice deep inhale through the nose, feeling the belly, and as you exhale out through the mouth, perhaps creating some sound on the exhale, making that an audible exhale if you wish, just allowing yourself to soften, to let go, to give yourself permission to deepen in this experience, to be fully here in the now moment. Let's do one more round of breath together. Inhaling through the nose, following the passage of breath all the way down. Exhaling out through the mouth, any sound being released on that exhale, allowing your breath to carry out any extra tension or tightness, holding, and now coming to rest with your awareness, with your presence fully at the center of the heart. And staying with a steady breath here, just beginning to get curious about what it is that you are feeling, sensing, noticing. Just taking a moment to notice lovingly and gently the quality of the heart space in this moment. You don't need to label or judge or understand what the heart is feeling specifically. You don't need to know where it's come from. We're just giving ourselves the grace in this moment to just be here, to leave the mind alone, to let the analyzing fall away, the intellectualizing fall away, needing to know the stories and the origins. Let all of that go and just come back to your sacred heart. Let the presence of your sacred heart, all that it's holding, all that it's carrying, be what guides you in this moment. And as you inhale and exhale, you might wish to begin to go deeper into the heart center, moving beyond the gates of the front of the heart and beginning to deepen into the depths of the heart, moving through into the heart center. You may feel that as though you're in the middle of the body, in the space of the heart center. Perhaps even feeling as though you're close to the back of the body. You're diving in so deeply into the heart center and beginning to arrive towards the back of the spine, even going as deep as you can with your awareness. Continuing with that nice steady breath, keeping the limbs and the digits nice and relaxed and soft. Just using your exhale if you're feeling any discomfort. Take a nice deep inhale and exhaling any resistance out. Softening, really arriving here with full presence, with full loving awareness. Nowhere to go, nothing else to do, just to tend to your sacred heart. Your heart is always asking you to acknowledge the truth. It is the keeper of truth within your being. It will orientate you back to the most loving, truthful, and integrity-filled path for you if you allow yourself to sit with the wisdom of the sacred heart and listen. Just listen, just feel, just be here. If emotions arise, just allowing yourself to breathe deeply into them and to exhale any resistance, to soften, as though you're coming to sit right in the center of whatever it is you feel. You're dropping all guards and defenses, all postures that want to pull away from pain or uncomfortable sensations. And instead you're choosing to descend right into the center of the experience. And in doing so, you're saying to your sacred heart, I'm here, I've got you, I love you. All is welcome here, all of you is welcome. All of you is valid. Continuing to breathe and feel, notice. Allowing whatever expression wishes to move through you to be expressed in this space. Can you be so intimately loyal to what's here that you allow the flow of energy without resistance, armoring, deflection, judgment, just allowing emotion to be what it is, energy and motion. And feel the relief that's present when you stop fighting, denying, avoiding, judging your felt sense experience, your heart's wisdom, your heart's truth, and instead you choose to turn towards it and to be right in the middle of it, right in the center. Not creating a story around the sensation or feeling or emotion. Not trying to reinforce an identity. Letting all of that fall away and just feel. Just feel the rawness, the intensity, the dullness, the numbness, the heat. whatever is here, just being fully present with what's here. Knowing that that is your only task. All your heart is asking of you is to acknowledge the truth of what has not been seen, witnessed, felt from the past, all that is not being acknowledged in the present. Softening your resistance and just fully being here now, tending to yourself, tending to your truth and the fire of love within you. And when we choose to sit in the sacred heart, we choose to release our attachment to anxieties about the past mentally, or predictions about the future, and we choose to be so centered in the present moment, so present with the information, the feedback, the sensations and feelings that are right here, right now. That is your only task. Taking some moments now to be in stillness and sacred silence with your wisdom center of the heart, this divine portal of alchemy, take a moment to lean in, really lean in and feel, listen, experience, breathe. And I'll be back to bring you into full awareness in a few moments. And now, gently allowing yourself to breathe, to acknowledge your courage and bravery for choosing to orientate yourself towards truth and love again. If you wish to continue sitting with the sacred heart of your being, feel free to end or pause the meditation now and take as much time as you need to feel and breathe and experience and acknowledge all that's here, giving yourself grace, space, compassion to just be here and tend to your sacred heart. And if you're feeling ready to come back to completion with this process, but if you're feeling complete with this process, I'm celebrating you for your bravery, and I invite you now to place one hand on top of the other and rest your hands on the heart center, allowing the head to gently bow in reverence and honoring of the sacred heart and the profound wisdom it holds within us I recommend coming back to this practice regularly to begin to build real trust, real understanding, and a real depth of connection to the truth of your being. Over time, when we dedicate ourselves to deep heart work, we are reawakened to the bounty of love, light, grace, and divinity that is always available to us, even through the most challenging experiences emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually. The heart never falters in its unconditional ability to love, if only we have the courage to meet what's here with love. I'm sending so much love, and may you continue to deepen in your connection to this profound wisdom center. Namaste.